How's it going, guys? This is Kid here, founder of the Chicago Chess Club. Welcome back to another video here where today we might reach 1,000 Elo today. Might. Yesterday I tried to achieve that accomplishment, and to my demise, the highest I've gotten yesterday was 992, and after that followed a series of unfortunate events. I tanked to 976. Very unfortunate. I have the recordings of me just shaking my head, me blundering my queen, and things of that nature. And today, before I even play this game that I'm about to play, to even see if I can get 1,000 Elo, we're going to find out some mistakes here. We're going to converse about the game that I played before I even recorded this video, and then we'll play the actual game. Now, if you guys haven't done so already, please follow the Chicago Chess Club at the Chicago Chess Club on Instagram. Also follow at the Chicago Chess Movement, so that way you guys can keep up with our daily calendar, and that way you guys can know where we are playing chess, whether it be my club or other clubs that are in the Chicagoland area. We're always happy to see beginner friendly and chess players of all ages and all experiences. And yeah, so folks, let's review this game first, as promised. This was the game before I go into the actual game. I reached 1,000, and that's gonna be a live gameplay. Like, I will play 10 minutes, and you'll get my full reactions. Obviously, I started with D4. A lot of players don't really fathom. They don't really fathom D4. You know, they just don't like the queen's pawn, right? But in this game, there is an opening that I played that a lot of players don't like. I've mentioned to Alan Walker, and I told him I love playing openings that players do not like. It's just the way of the world. If you tell me that you don't like the Grob, I'm going to play the Grob and find the best combinations. If you don't like the Caro-Kann, I'm going to find the best combinations for the Caro-Kann. But yeah, D4, D5, Knight F3, C5, Bishop to F4, getting the bishop out early, because if had I moved this, I would have already been suffocating my bishop, and I would have to make, like 2 moves to get my bishop out, right? Knight C6, D takes C5. Normally, my opponents in this position would either develop this knight or this pawn, but this one really caught me off by surprise. I'm really glad that pawn takes on C5 was a really good move. We got bishop to G4, right? Attacking that. I wanted to support this because I saw that coming in particular, but it was a mistake. My opponent didn't see that. My opponent did see that, excuse me. My opponent did see that. He played e5. Great move, by the way. The only way that I could save my bishop was to move it back. And so now my opponent has 2.5 points of advantage. I'm thinking, okay, I'm in a very uncomfortable position right now, because I should have gone this bishop to b5 a little earlier, right? But my opponent might keep pushing that pawn, and he didn't. They didn't. She didn't. And my opponent's name is Quite a Fight, and they're putting up quite a fight right now. Bishop to b5 is a blunder. I thought it was not, but here we are. We're human beings. We're always going to make mistakes. And so, queen to a5 is a miss, right? Now, you may think in this position you'll lose the bishop. Whenever the opponent decides to play queen a5 check next to your bishop that is undefended, you always want to play knight to c3 to defend this bishop, right? Also, cutting off the communication between the black queen and the white king right here. D4, attacking. Someone is calling me. I don't care. It's some kind of telemarketer. I don't really care. D4, attacking the knight and attacking the pawn. And I'm in full understanding that I need to check, which I did. Bishop to c6 check. Pawn takes. And now I said, all right, let me attack your bishop. Get this bishop out the way. And I assumed that that his bishop would take the knight. But instead, they take my other knight. I thought that my opponent was going to play that. Here were the combinations. This, and this, right? Or that, right? I don't know why. Oh, goodness gracious. Listen, I am 994 elo right now. Please take everything that I say with a grain of salt because everything that I calculate is in my mind and not in engine, okay? So, we're going to keep on going. They take my other knight. I was just in shock. So then I decided to just move my pawn forward. Yeah. I am in a very bad position, as you guys can see. Bishop to f5, right? You know, maybe in the long run, attacking the square right here, cutting off the diagonals. Then I saw that I had a free pawn. It was either to take with the knight, as the engine is indicating, or to take with the bishop. I took with the knight instead, right? Because in the future, I wanted to try and see if I can attack this queen in the long run. Rook to d8, very good move. Queen to f3. Bishop to e6 is a huge blunder, and let me explain why. Because in this position, I played knight to c6, forking the rook and the queen. And now, here's a moment of truth where my opponent played queen to c7. In this position, I got tunnel vision, and then I just saw the rook. All I saw was this. Nothing else. Because I was happy. I was happy to take the rook because I intended to fork the queen and the rook in the first place. So I took the rook. The computer's like, what are you doing? What are you, nuts? Queen takes d8. And so now I had the opportunity to win their black square bishop. Obviously, queen to c6. Check, another great move on my part. Takes. He develops his knight, knight to e7, with the intention to castle. Now, I didn't see this. The computer is indicating this square or that square. I did not see that whatsoever. Instead, I just took the free pawn. Hey, listen, free real estate. We're just going to take that, right? They decide to castle. I decide to castle as well. And so now it's game on because now I'm going to occupy the rook files, right? But before that, I wanted to attack this right here because I want that pawn to develop, which they did. They developed that pawn, and then I checked. They moved away. I moved my bishop back to f4, knight to h4, rook to a1, or rook to ad1, right? Rook to d1. The rook that was on a1 goes to d1, excuse me, right? My opponent plays knight takes g2, and I'm thinking, that is a free knight. That's got to be a free knight. So I take that free knight. What's going on here? My opponent could have played a check, right? That didn't happen, right? Queen to e8. Move my queen a little closer. Queen to g6 check. Just move it a little back. It's an accuracy, but you know, I saw that in the game. But let me take these suggestion arrows out. So that way you guys can see this game in full. Bishop to b5 is an accuracy, right? You're trying to attack this, but then I could just simply go here and attack your queen, which I did. Rook to g1, e4 check. Queen is getting a little closer, and I'm thinking, oh my god, I might lose this game. Then I said, all right, cool, I'm just going to block it with my rook because I still want to keep this right here. Right there, I want that attack right there because I know that it's going to be made in one if my opponent does anything else to attack either my rooks or to, you know, develop and things like that. The better move maybe was this, right? Or, you know, that way, you know, there's an attack on the bishop and things like that. But I know that there is going to be mate in one if my opponent does anything else but this pawn move, but this queen move, right? And things like that. My opponent later played bishop to e2. It is mate in one on the board. One of the things that we acknowledge in chess is that if you are chatting with me, right, in the game, and you're saying, hey, it's your move, I will wait after to say, hey, next time, take your time. Fight in the username, but quite a fight in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. I later said in the chat, hey, next time, take your time, and then I just proceeded to take the mate. Now, this is the moment of truth. You might see me sad. You might see me happy. I don't know if this is going to be a good video or a bad video, right? But I'm going to roll right now. So, we're going to go ahead and take a sip of this 99-cent Arizona Mucho Mango Juice cocktail. And begin this game. I am nervous right now. I really want to play white this game, but I have black, then I'll play the Caro-Kann, or just follow the moves of the Caro-Kann. I want to make sure that, wait, hold on. I just want to make sure that the audio capture is on, so that way, restart the capture. You guys didn't even hear the moves, right? That's okay with me. Okay. Okay. All right. A little nervous, but all I know is that with this nervousness, I'm going to use it to just focus on the game. Folks, without further ado, let's go ahead and start this game. It's been a long time coming for a video like this. The Caro-Kann. Let's get it. I want their pawn to be... Yes, indeed. Let's go. Yes, indeed. Now we're going to push this. With the advanced variation. Here we go. They want to push here. Right? I'm going to make an exit square just in case. I want them to push there. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I'm not planning for that. I think the best bet... I kind of want to develop this. And if they... If I develop this, then takes... and oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going to go here. Go ahead. Ah, okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and take. No funny business. No funny business whatsoever. We're just going to go ahead and take. Okay, now we have a target. Now I just want all my pieces to go there. Right? I really want to push my pawn up here, but first I really want to do this because I want to go push here. I'm pretty sure the next move is... Oh, the next move is not that. Okay, let's push. Come on. Come on, we got this. We got this. It's been a long time coming. The engine lines, the evaluations have noted that I can play up to 10, 50 elo, 1600 elo, right, sometimes. And I'm not about to disappoint. No, sir. No. Not quite. Not quite. You know, there is a commanding push for these pawns right now, but am I being aggressive? Do I need to wait? Or do I just keep pushing? If I push, this queen has contact. If I don't push... Wait, this bishop is protecting that. Okay. So how about this? Let's trade knights. Hope my opponent sees that. Oh. This might be something. I'll tell you what. I'm just going to take that knight. Just going to take it. All right, folks. Let's open a file. You can take that free pawn if you want. I don't mind. I do not mind at all. These pawns will be a major issue for me, though. 100%. 100%. Okay, let's just castle. Let's bring all of our good pieces here. All right. If I move my knight here, push, okay. Should I get the knights off the oof, look at this. No. Not to my liking, not to my liking. I really want to go here, takes oh hello. Hello there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hmm. I kinda wanna go here. Or what if we just explode this? Why not? Right now my opponent is up 2 pawns. We need to be extremely careful here. Extremely careful. I don't take that rook. Diego, one of the chess club members said sometimes to take is a mistake. So we're gonna follow that. We're just gonna develop. We're just going to simply develop. Not many funny business here. This pony's gonna go here. I cannot. I really just want to get it off the board. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh my. Yeah, that's not helping at all. That's not helping. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Something is telling me that the engine is saying, take the rook. Something is telling me I have to take the rook. Look at this fork. Goodness. What? I need to get this out of the way. How do you do that? Let's go here. This is coming. That's not a problem. Oof. What? This is going to be so devastating. Ugh. Okay. Let's go here. I'm using every single brain cell that I have possibly for this game. I saw this, but then the queen. Woo. Beep, beep. Oh no, the rook is coming. Good God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Fellas. This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Well, I'll just remove that little pony. Move, little pony. I mean, here. Why not? Check, maybe? Yep, here. Why not? Let the king run here. I think that's checkmate. Oh, here, I guess. Let the king run. Why not? Let me enter your castle at least. I'm not gonna resign. Come on. Come on. Please let me get a stalemate. Take it. Take it. Take it. Well, let's go here. Oops. Okay. Okay. Queen. Or that too. Yeah. Here. 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 Yep. Great games. Great game. Here and then. Oh man. Man. Lost 9 elo. He was 971 and I was 992, but man, should I keep going? Maybe in the next video.